Sound check. Test 1, 2, 2, check.
Hey Tiger friends, it's Meredith with Tiger Lily Resources, and we are back with another episode of Tiger News Tell It All. I'm not calling it Tiger News Tuesday anymore because today's Thursday and I just can't seem to make Tuesdays. But I promise I will get this out weekly, sometime between Tuesday and Thursday. So it is now Tiger News Tell It All. So I'm gonna tell it all. All right, but I am gonna stop as of Tuesday of this week. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. All right, lots happened in the last week. So we're gonna start the updates from Wednesday, April 3rd. So supposed to have a court date with one of the mamas that we have been working with since 2018. When we met her, she had her 5-year-old son who was taken from her, and she was preggers with her now 5-year-old son. Her then 5-year-old son, who is now 10 now, has been in foster care service since then. Pretty much unnecessarily. There was family that this child could have gone to. It has been a disaster from get-go, and this poor boy and this poor family has been wrecked from the Children and Family Services Department. We were supposed to meet on April 3rd. This has been a reschedule and a reschedule and a reschedule and a reschedule. Trying to get visitation back in order for them so they can start seeing this child again, mom and dad. There's a lot of backstory. We called her little mama. Years of backstory. If you want to know the backstory, message me. I'll let you know what it was. So dad's been back in the picture, thank God, and that has changed the trajectory of this court proceedings. Trying to get the visitations going back again, and they just keep postponing it. And their faith is unshakable. It is amazing. The faith that they stand on, that the Lord has already gotten it done, that this child is coming home. So we did not meet at 8:30 in the morning on Wednesday morning like we were supposed to. It got postponed again until April 24th. Postponement number, I don't even know anymore. So prayers up, please, in agreement that this proceeding continues and they can start seeing their child again. The system is horrible, and there's more. Okay. So that was Wednesday. Thursday, no, not Thursday, was just followed. Friday, I had a wonderful meeting with a dear friend of mine, Tracy Miller. She is like the queen of networking, and I've known her for years. And she connected us with a an outdoors landscaping company, Fresh Start Outdoors Landscape Lifestyle. And I met with the owner, Tony. This is a locally owned family business that has been around for several years, and they do beautiful work. But we met face to face over lunch and talked about what we do. They were curious to know, and they have a heart for being involved in the fight against human trafficking, and the way that they feel they are best suited to do that is to contribute. So we sat together and told the story, answered questions, had great conversation, and they took the information back, or he took the information back to his wife and his family, and they are going to pray about it and see how they can best come alongside of us. If you have a business, a company, an office, a church, anything that you feel like you would like to contribute to this cause as well, feel free. We would love you to reach out, and we will have lunch with you, or coffee, or a Zoom, or whatever. But we rely on the generosity of our community because, again, we are not state and federally funded, and we never will be. So we do rely on the generosity of the people within our community. So it was a beautiful meeting. I was very happy for that. Had on Friday, no, I think that was also Friday. Let me double check my calendar here. Oh no, I take that back. The meeting with Tracy was Wednesday the 3rd because court date got canceled and we were planning to meet already after that. So that was on Wednesday. So Friday had an amazing meeting with 2 warrior women of Jesus, Megan and Cindy. They are joining the team, the Tiger team, and I'm pretty sure that Megan is my mini-me, and praise God for that. Talk about cannonballing in. She has more spunk and vigor and yes than I have seen in quite a long time. Thank you ladies so much. Stay tuned because I feel like with these 2 by our side, like things are going to pick up momentum of just connectivity, of outreach, of events, of us in your face. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that was Friday. Saturday, that Friday night, my husband and I visited United2Revive. They had their fundraiser for their vision for this year, for 2024. They are a beautiful outreach ministry. They are a tent revivalist outreach, and they go to various counties in the Riverbend area specifically to partner with people to unite the church to revival. Go and get the lost, get them saved, introduce them to Jesus, bring worship, bring testimonies, bring the love of the Lord, and bring freedom. And they're doing this all over the Riverbend. Good friend of mine, Tisha, she's on their worship team. Beautiful. And I just know that I know in my knower that we are going to be collaborating with them, and she knows that as well. So beautiful things are going to be coming from that, specifically in the Riverbend area. So stay tuned for those beautiful things. They had a great fundraiser too. It was very precious. It was so nice to be there. On Saturday, that would have been September. No, not September. We're in April. Praise God. Don't speed it up any more than it needs to be. April 6th, Saturday, we were with Red Barn Farm Ministries at their event and outreach. So it was, again, to unite the church. It was an awesome evening. We had a lot of different churches and pastors represented. There were several different ministries represented, and we all came together for the purpose of uniting. So again, there is a common thread of uniting, coming together. Let's do community. Let's do life together. That was a great night as well. So it was very encouraging to see all the different missions and ministries. So on Monday, I had a cool phone call with another friend, Matt Hoffman, who is our coffee go-to. He is the mind behind roast. He is like the product coordinator, developer, marketer, comes up with the ideas of different packages. So we had a phone call of the ability that we've always had, to do commercial and wholesale with our roast coffee. So if you don't know, we have actually opportunities that people can jump on board and be an affiliate or an ambassador for roast coffee. You can do it as an ambassador and just sell it like with your own link, person to person, bag for bag, and you make a little thank you for doing that. Or you can be an affiliate and you can get commercial accounts signed up as their account rep and actually make more money that way. So that could be an income opportunity, not just a little side hustle. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, I would definitely love to talk to you. I'm looking for somebody who can man up that team. That is a whole department. Just doing the coffee is its own department. I used to do sales for a long time. I can sell ice to an Eskimo, but I am not a salesperson right now for that. I need somebody else that can jump in and run with it. So if that sounds like something of interest to you, like you feel like you could just totally explode the scene with that, reach out. We want to talk to you. Okay, that was on Monday. On Tuesday, I had a very important presentation. I was in Jerseyville at the courthouse, and I did a presentation for about 23 of their CASA advocates. And CASA is a ministry organization that has volunteer, and these volunteers stand in the gap for children in the foster system. So they are the ones who would go and make house visits and check on the foster family, check on the child, make sure that everything is fine, and report back to caseworkers. So they are the liaison in between caseworker, family, and the courts. And such beautiful people that have hearts of gold to step in and do this for these children. Definitely, they're even undermanned for the volunteer numbers that they have based on the number of children that are in the system. A friend of mine, Melissa, she is the community coordinator with Unified Child Advocacy Network. And we had the sweet privilege of partnering with them at their Christmas outreach that they did. And we gave blankets to be given out to the littles in the community. And it was really sweet. When I was there in December, I spoke with Holly, who is one of their forensic interviewers. And she has been with, I think I've mentioned this before, I'm sure I have. She's been with that organization for 4 years. They serve 6 counties here in Illinois, and they are rural counties. And she has herself serviced at that time in December, like 700 cases of child sexual abuse, child sexual trauma. She personally handled that many cases. And Melissa said at the CASA presentation that now there has been 900 cases that have gone through that office from 5 or 6 counties in rural Illinois. Okay. Tell me our children are not under attack. They are. So very important presentation. When I started that, I opened with, I really hope I'm telling you things that you already know. And by their reactions, they did not already know. So it was a very impactful presentation. Very, very thankful for that one. And I'm very thankful to now have another community connection with CASA. The Lord is really making it clear the promptings that he has been giving me since October of 2022 of prepare for the children. When I was preparing for that presentation, the weight over all of that was severe. I knew the importance of it. So we're just following his lead in the development of our minors program. It's coming into more fruition, more vision of reality. So I'm going to ask you again, if you are still watching, I sure hope you are. We are desperately looking to get in front of more people. The more people who know, the more people who can't unknow, and then they will take action with us or on their own in their own communities. But we're looking for presentations to get in front of people, whether it's at businesses, at churches, small groups, in your home. It does not matter. Office meetings, anywhere and everywhere that a group can gather to hear the information. Either myself or Megan will come and do a presentation and educate you on what this is, what we do, and how you can get involved too. Because how do we end human trafficking in America? Together. So I'm going to ask again, as of last week and the week before, we had 8 monthly donors on our records. We still have 8 monthly donors on our records. We have not acquired any newbies yet. So we are reaching out again for monthly supporters. We desperately need monthly supporters. That helps us do the work that we're doing. It helps us develop our services better. It gives us a firm foundation. Again, we are not state and federally funded, and we never will be. So we rely on the generosity of people like you. If you work for a company, a corporation, a foundation, whatever, you can go on our website. You can send a paper check to our P.O. Box, P.O. Box 235, Godfrey, Illinois, 62035. You can send that there, Tiger Lily Resources. You can go on our website, tigerlilyresources.org, hit the donate button, select the amount that you want to give, hit the monthly supporter button envelope, and don't forget to set recurring. If you don't do that, it will not come monthly. We don't just take it, you have to say so. If you'd like to give a one-time gift, we would gladly accept and be so appreciative. You can do that also on our website. You can also send a check one time, or you can go to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, submit there, and just leave us a little note. If we cross your mind at all, send us a message, send an email, send a hello, comment on our post. We love the interaction. We need people in our corner. The more who know, the more who help. Okay. So a reminder too, we do have our Tiger Lily National Training Headquarters that's in the works right now. So if you would like to be hands-on with that, we're going to have a serve day coming up at the end of May. Keep an ear out for that. Or if you would like to contribute, you can do that as well. And then we are also calling out for volunteers. We are preparing now for our July fundraiser. It's looking like it's going to be July 19th, and it is going to be a Bible trivia. How much do you know? All right, and we're going to have a healthy competition while uniting churches. We're going to have healthy competition of church against church. So each table will represent a church, and who knows the Bible the best. And let's have some fun and raise some funds and save some lives. Again, how do we end human trafficking in America? Together. Yes. All right, so until next week, Tiger friends, that is all for now. And this is Meredith with Tiger Lily Resources, and I am signing off.